Another roller coaster of a T20 blast ride for the Eagles was ended prematurely because of the weather. Visitors Kent claiming the win by 28 runs on the DLS method. Kent were invited to bat first, and Simon Harmer may have been thinking about that decision when Daniel Bell-Drummond went after Jamie Porter, the third over of the game, going for 18 runs. The next, bowled by Dan Lawrence, cost 20. Zach Crawley going after his England teammate by hitting him for 5 successive boundaries. It meant that the Spitfires had 50 runs on the board after only 4 overs. Not the kind of start that the Eagles would have been hoping for after winning their last 2 matches at the Oval and at Lord's. It didn't matter now who was given the ball, the runs just kept on coming. 13 more were scored off the 5th over, while the last one in the power play was struck for 18 more, Bell-Drummond finding any way to get the ball over the rope. At the end of the 6 overs of power play, the score read 82 without loss. So it was with enormous credit that the Eagles were able to claw their way back into contention. It started with Aaron Nijar bowling Crawley for 43. Joe Denley followed in the next over, Harmer coming on and having the batsman clipping to Lawrence at long on. 3 balls later and Kent had lost the third. Some drift and turn from Harmer, leading to Jack Leaning stumping as he was out without scoring. 89 without loss had become 101 for 3 and soon to 111 for 5. Lawrence returned to the attack and immediately removed Bell-Drummond for 50, a poorly timed shot ending in the safe hands of Harmer. Lawrence then found some turn and bounce to have Alex Blake taken behind, the game in a flash turning the way of the hosts. The question now was just how much that had affected the Spitfires. Darren Stevens is a man who of course has seen it all before. This shot brought him his second maximum and took his team to 150 in the 18th over. But Harmer had the last laugh. Stevens tried to go big again off the spinner but found Lawrence in the deep. And next ball it was 4 for the skipper as Jordan Cox gave Lawrence more work to do. Harmer had figures of 4 for 26, his second best return in this format. Given the events of the power play, this was an extraordinary turnaround. The Spitfires in the end stalling to a score of 167 for 9. Kays Ahmad gave Lawrence his 4th catch of the night, and then Jimmy Neesham bowled Matt Milne's last ball. Kent had lost 9 wickets for 78 runs in a dozen overs to really open the door to their hosts. But it seemed that the hinges were stiff and the Eagles were soon struggling to find a way through. William Bottleman nicked off to the second ball of the reply. His opening partner, Adam Wheater, was then trapped in front on the sweep to Denley, out for a single. Michael Pepper made the same score and then lobbed a shot off a delivery from Milnes, which stopped on him to Denley in the covers. And it was a similar situation for Neesham. He out second ball, his side left on 24 for 4 after the first 4 overs of their reply. Again, the power play was being dominated by the visitors, the Eagles getting to 31 for 4 from 5 when lightning in the area took the players off. And alas, they did not return. With 5 overs completed, the game was handed to Kent by 28 runs on the DLS method, an unsatisfactory way to end. The Eagles, though, next entertain Somerset on Tuesday.